Hi, Brad Samuels here from Foundations. In today's brief video, I wanted to just touch on something that many people mistakenly have a fallacy around with regards to goal attainment, goal setting, and the belief that if we hit our goals or when we hit our goals, we are going to actually have a better experience. We're going to have a deeper fulfillment in our life. And if you don't start to break this down, the purpose of this video is to start to help you to break this down and to move away from that belief, because it simply doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. Goal attainment does not lead you to a deeper fulfillment in your life. It's a momentary high. It's almost like having someone click like on your video. It's a short-term high, but it's not where fulfillment comes from. I've been a goal setter my whole life. I've been doing this stuff. I love setting goals and setting targets. But when I started in my spiritual life, you really start to realize that the moment you have in front of you, the you that is here is already complete. And so I'm going to go through this video and talk a little bit about what I mean here and why it's important for you. And this is not to say don't go set goals in life. I love doing that stuff. That's fun stuff for me. But that if you cling to this idea too strongly, you are never going to arrive. You will always be stuck in this energy of chasing, thinking that the you of tomorrow is going to be an improved you that is better than the you of you today. More able to experience a deeper sense of fulfillment because you've done X, Y, and Z. And in this video, basically, I want to invite you to think about the fact that is robbing you from the deep presence of the moment you have right in front of you, the step that you currently are in your journey, where you are right now, right? The problem with, so if you can kind of see what I've made here, the problem with this belief that the goal attainment, being this person, is better than the person at the bottom of the staircase, is that literally we never become this person. By the time we've climbed to this step, we've already changed who we are, because the person who makes it to this step is a different you. It's not a better you necessarily, it's different. It's a changed version with different beliefs, different ideas about what success means. And so it's very elusive. Success is always shifting in our minds. It's always changing as we grow and change ourselves. So, and the other part is that every single one of these steps is just as important. It's part of the entire staircase. You can't have one step down here. You can't have the step up here without the step down here. So it's you start to look at it more like a whole organism, a whole picture, you'll realize that first step, the experience of overcoming that first step, climbing that first step, is just as beautiful as an experience as climbing that final step. Right? And when you start to recognize that in your life, you'll start to live a more full experience in your life, and you'll actually be able to take more action and actually just be present with what's right in front of you. An analogy I often use is just like, I grew up as a skateboarder, and one of the things growing up as a skater, I always remember like one of my favorite experiences was that first time I ollied up a curb, or the first time I even kickflipped up a curb. And these are beginner tricks, but the experience, the joy of those moments was just as beautiful, or even more powerful actually, than some of the really advanced stuff that I did later on, like a decade later. And so the essence of what I'm saying here is that in the future, you will be different, and technically, if you stay on the path towards any given mission or goal or vision that you set, you will be different, and you will technically be more skilled, but the experience in the moments on each step of the journey won't improve. That's a separate thing than goal setting. Goal setting, I've met people who set and hit goals, and they never feel fulfilled. And I meet people who don't even set goals in their life and they are always fulfilled. It's not a correlation. And I think that is what I'm trying to address here, is that this, if you don't really break it down, you can get stuck in the trap. I mean, that's really what it is. It's a trap, thinking that these are correlated, that the more I am able to set and hit goals, the more I'm going to be able to feel fulfilled. And they're just separate. Some of the most fulfilled people in the world are very peaceful. They don't really do any goal setting. They just are in their beingness, right? And then they just experience fulfillment. And so that's one part of it, is just trying to break down this outline that one day when I get to even the next step, then I'm really going to be able, then I'm really going to take momentum and feel the things I want to feel. And what I'm encouraging you to do is to start feeling what you want to feel now, and consider this a separate thing. You can use this as a pathway, the setting of goals and stuff, in order to actually feel full fulfillment in the moments. But you actually do have to love the process. This is the essence of loving the process, right? Just like me making this video right now, I'm actually very new to making videos at all. And I'm going to be much more advanced in my video making skills in 5-10 years from now. I will be technically way more skilled. But I actually love doing this process. Like, I want to make this video. I enjoy this. I like setting the whole thing up and like trying to make an illustration here and all that stuff. So the joy that I'm deriving, the fulfillment of this video versus a video I make in 10 years from now, which will be way more advanced and look probably sharper, I'll have better video, better audio, but that experience will be different. It won't be a better one, and I couldn't have arrived at that step without the step that's right in front of me. And that is, with that understanding, that awareness, I'm able to actually just focus in on the experience I'm having right now and derive joy, the full potential of the joy that's right in front of me. Not waiting for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be making 10 videos in 10 years. You don't know. And you don't have time. And that's really what brings me to the first point here. Why does this matter? Why does it matter that you transition away from this belief, this goal attainment equaling deeper fulfillment? The reason it matters more than anything is because you're going to die, and you don't know when. You will be dead. In relative terms, your life is very short. We don't know how long we have. I can't wait for some future date before I start to live my best life and recognize the full potential of who I am and what I am and where I come from. And this to me is the origins of spirituality. And with that deep awareness, it fills me with life and passion and joy, which is actually going to make me a better entrepreneur and a better business person anyways. So the truth is that the real purpose of setting goals is actually, you're already complete. You're already full in this moment. And as you recognize that, your ability to set goals will actually just be for no other reason than for fun. Goal setting is something you do for fun, for the enjoyment of the process. So the truth is, you are already complete. And the real reason why we set goals in our lives is because it's fun. It's fun to set goals. There's an enjoyment to it. Making this video right now for you and me is because it's fun. I like doing it. It's a fun part of the process. It's something to do where I can express myself and share my gifts, and that's the real reason. Will it lead me to some future idea of who I think I want to be? I don't know, probably, right? And I'll think and feel very differently by the time I get there. But the real reason to make this video is for the moment that I'm having right now. So take a moment right now to actually think about some of the goals you have in your life right now. What is a goal that you have in your life? And then just take a moment to do that. And then think of the next couple of steps in that goal chain. Do that right now. And then really think about what the experience is going to be like of achieving that and being in process, in flow with that given step. And that is actually what the point of the journey is about. That is the enjoyment of the journey. It's actually the focus on the step that's right in front of you, like feeling every moment of that fully and completely, for better or for worse, right? Like the man, he can feel it. He's taking a step and he's feeling like the muscles burning as he climbs that thing. And, you've got this vision in your mind. You have this experience within you. That is the point of the journey. And if you died tomorrow, if he died at this step of the journey, he will have lived a full, complete life. Complete fulfillment, never having arrived at his supposed destiny. The destiny is just something we create for fun. We know it within ourselves, but you're doing it for the joy of having a mission or a vision. Not everyone even wants to have a mission-driven or vision-driven life, but for those of us who do, like myself, I have to recognize the beauty of I enjoy thinking about my mission. By the way, the mission I have with Foundations that I stand behind is the mission of living with less fear and more love. What do you love in your life? And going after what you love and experiencing love within yourself through the whole journey, through the whole journey. Anyway, that's a little bit about, just to summarize this video, it's about moving away from this correlation that is, this correlation really comes from social programming, societal programming, that one day if you hit these metrics in business, it's money, then you'll finally feel fulfilled. Start to move your awareness away from that. Start to dilute that belief, and it'll actually serve you a lot more, and it'll start to move you into process-oriented goals. That's where it's really at. It's the process goal. The goal is actually taking the steps that are required for the vision. And this matters because if you die tomorrow, you don't want to die feeling like you never arrived. That's it, plain and simple. The truth is that you are already complete. When I describe spirituality, that is the essence of it. It's the process of realizing there is nothing else you need to do. You are already a fully complete being. And then going on your journey with that understanding in your heart. And the real reason to actually set goals in life is because it's a fun process. It's fun to do. Some people don't do it. That's fine. They're complete and whole. Some people like goal setting. So enjoy the process and have fun with your goal setting. And don't wait to arrive one day. And if you do get to their goals, then great. I think that's kind of the main point of goal setting. So, yeah. This is not a call to stop setting goals. This is a call to recognize your full essence as you go on your journey towards your highest goals. I have another video on actually setting goals and building your mission and setting your vision. And if I haven't posted it already, it'll be in the tab below. But yeah, have fun, and we'll see you in the next one.